of the positives, and what do you want to take into tomorrow against Krejčí?
I think the pace. That's how we want to play. We want to play fast. We want to push the tempo up our whole game. So that's something that we've been working on in practices the most, just our conditioning, and just keep, even though you might not be able to, or the opponent team score on you or whatever, we keep trying to push the tempo. So that's our main goal.
When you talked to Kristaps yesterday, he kind of said that he uses preseason to sort of experiment or push the limits. I mean, how do you approach preseason? I mean, we saw him yesterday, or getting the 4 or 5 fouls in the game. So how do you test the limits and push the boundaries?
Yeah, I mean, you obviously want to test yourself a little bit, but on the other hand, you want to practice what you're going to do in a game, in a season. So you got to find that balance, and so if his normal is going to be like 3-4 fouls, then he wasn't kind of on his average, but he had like 4 or 5 fouls in 13 minutes, so hopefully he can, cut that down by half, but I think we're going to need more than 13 minutes from him. So I hope that was one of his experience and not his actually testing of the game.
How do you approach that new rule for, not new rule, but the point of emphasis for the high fives and things like that on offense, on defense? How do you process that?
Yeah, I think it's going to be very, very difficult for the referees. I think it's a hard call to make because, sometimes hand is up here, just make little slight contact with the hand. So it's going to be hard. So I'm very curious about how they're going to call it, and but I think it's good. I think it's overall protect the shooter. And especially last year, there were players that when you shot, they purposely smack your hand after, and even though it's after the shot, it's still it still sucks for the shooter. So I'm glad they did this change.
It looked like after the last game had potential full starting lineup and get a rotation going. Do you guys even talk about that at this stage, as far as maybe a role on the team, as far as reserve, or is it just about getting minutes and getting in shape at this stage?
I think it's about minutes and getting in shape, honestly, and everybody got their role, I think, pretty clear on this team. They know what they're supposed to do, and now it's just basically up to coach and up to matchups and stuff to see who fits in what game. So we as players, we're just trying to do our best with the minutes we got.
Cool. You've been asking Luke about the shooting contest between you guys. Just wondering, are you guys still doing that? And who's winning?
Yeah. Well, Luke is still winning, so I'll tell you that. But I kind of smoked it today. I had a comfortable lead and I smoked it. But like I said before, it's fun. It's fun competing against the best shooters around here, and pushes us all to get better.
I saw him at one of the Eurobasket. Do you know Jaromír Jágr?
I don't know him personally, but I'll tell you that guy is like a god in Czech Republic. Like, he's above president. Like, he's the guy. He's the guy. He's obviously an icon. Hockey is obviously a huge sport in Czech. So I love hockey. Got a bunch of. It's nice that there are a bunch of Czech players in the NHL. So I get to watch some of them, and I mean he's the top of that list.
He's still playing.
He's still playing in Czech Republic. It's insane. He's like 54 and he's still playing professional hockey in Czech Republic. Czech Republic is a good league.
What's the top league? Yeah.
It's one of so it's insane.
Did you ever play hockey?
So we have in school mandatory skate sessions, but my body's not really fit for hockey, but I love hockey. I honestly watch more hockey than basketball, probably.
So do you still lace up your skates when you go home in the summer?
Well, in summer it's tough because there's not a lot of
indoor rinks.
Yeah, a lot of indoor. So I wish, but hopefully after my career, I get to play a little bit with some friends and stuff. I got a bunch of friends that play hockey back home, so yeah.
Sorry.
No, hey,
he's a god.
He's dead. He's God material. He can do whatever he wants. I'm telling you, he can do whatever he wants.
Does he still have the mullet that he always had?
He's shorter now. He got it shorter. That was really 80s, 90s.
That's crazy.
But yeah, that guy is unbelievable.
Thank
Thanks,
All right,
dude.
cool.